guys, BBI here. I want to stop and say thanks for tuning in and checking out whatever the video is about that's about ready to come up next. If you could take a minute and hit subscribe, I greatly appreciate it. And if you enjoy what you've seen here, make sure to hit the like button. We'd greatly appreciate your support. Anyhow, guys, all that aside, let's get on with the show. I have come to the opinion that Ron Swanson is my real father. And yeah, I'm talking about the Ron Swanson from fucking Parks and Rec. That guy is truly funny. It's a funny show. A little bit slow, very dry, but funny. John, okay, look. I called you the other day, and I told you what was wrong with your amp. And then you proceeded to tell me that you wanted to add a loofah sponge to it, a shower curtain, put 4 or 5 wheels on it, and then you wanted to be able to tow your car hauler behind it. And then you said you wanted to, let's see, and I'm quoting you now, put a band board in it, a low pass filter. You wanted me to detune the amplifier and make it run so it only did 500 watts. And oh yeah, you wanted it to be able to play 4K television on the wall. And I said no. So then you called me today and said, okay, I don't want any of that crazy horse malarkey in my beautiful amplifier. I said, yeah, okay. So here we are, we're fixed. We replaced the burned transistor in it. This is a 4-pil Toshiba bass unit, Class B bias. Amp number 1535, which was a long time ago. I had to do some math here. It's a little complicated. It was basic subtraction, so it threw me way off. This was 1535 amps ago. So I built this a while back. Yeah. I just put a new transistor in it. This one right here was the one that was burned, as you know. And yeah. Let's go over here and I'm going to show you drive real quick. The meter on the right. It's 1,000 watt slug and average, 1,000 watt slug, or 1,000 watt slug and peak, 1,000 watt slug and average, 5 watt slug and reverse. Back from the Bird 10,000 watt dummy load. Here's our drive. Hello, 1 2 1 2. 80 90 watts as always from the Striker 955. Hello, 1 2 1 2. Hello. Almost 1,000 watts. Let's go up here. Go look at our input tune, 5 watt slug and reverse between the 955 and the straight 4-pil bass unit. Hello, hello, hello. Hello. Oh, what was right 5-6 years ago is still right today. Now the reason that we have this extra power supply inside the amplifier is you have to. Right now everybody's going, but it only pulls 50 amps. You're right. But these little 30 amp switchers are really only good for about 25 amps a draw a piece. So with it being biased, we have to add an extra supply to make sure that we have more than plenty potential to be able to carry the load of all 4 of the transistors. So that leads us to the last and final question that I'm going to answer for all of you all before I decide to run away and go do some other things, is why did this amplifier burn up? Well, this happens to belong to an amateur guy. And maybe he was trying to use it on someplace other than where it was designed to be used. And he had it hooked up to a very long piece of wire or another antenna, and he had his tuner set up between his radio and the amplifier. And I said, no, bud, we got to put the tuner after the amplifier, because the tuner can only do its magical dance job of making everything think it's okay when it's not, at the feed point for the antenna. Antenna tuner is there to protect all of your equipment. He was like, okay. So those small problems all worked around. We're done. You guys haven't seen a video in the last day or so. Been exactly 1 day actually since you've had another video to watch. I've actually been working on about 5 huge projects. A 24 pill, a pair of 800s that were made by Eagle, who I've had to work with to get some parts to get the thing fixed. And he's been so helpful, and that's an honest statement. He's been very helpful. Let's see, I've got a 32 pill I'm working on, and a couple other 2x4s, and a few other large projects that are currently in the sausage grinder getting done. But I needed to get this out the door for my buddy John tomorrow. This has to be done by the end of this week, so I needed to get this done this evening. So I thought I'd come out here and bang this out real fast. And then I gotta run in the house, go to bed, because I got another crazy day tomorrow. Guys, please note next week I'm gonna be pretty hard to get a hold of. I am once again managing the other company, and I'm gonna be doing that for 2 weeks, the next 2 weeks coming up straight. It's that time of month. Every October, every year is this way. You know, I call it kind of like Oktoberfest. But it's work other job fest. Come on. You know, let's face it, the SAM thing is never going to pay the bills. It's just not. So I have to do the other thing to have this here to be able to do with you guys. It's the bottom line. So, John, I'm going to put the tin on this thing. We're going to button this puppy back up. And guess what? It's coming home to you. It's all fixed up, ready to go. Remember, put the antenna tuner after the amplifier. You'll be way better off. All right, guys, I got to run. Bump, bump from the biggest duck in Idaho. And real fast, look, I don't get to be here without all you guys. So I got to make it a point to stop and say thanks. I got a ton of work, and that's all because you guys believe in me, trust in me to have your equipment, and enjoy watching the videos. And I say thanks. I'm not currently taking any new equipment on at this time. That will change here probably before the end of the year. But right now the shelves are completely stock full, and it's flowing out onto the floor. And I appreciate everybody's patience as you're letting me work through these things and get caught up. So big thanks to all of you guys first and foremost, honestly. And in no specific order, but the most specific first. Big thanks to Mr. Black Productions. Big thanks to Siglent, Excess Power, Bird Watt Meters, and Coaxial Dynamics. Guys, I gotta run. And a big bump shout out to my friends over at EPD Electronic Product Design. See you guys. I gotta go. Bye-bye.